All right, and welcome to another episode of Technology Tuesday. I'm your host, Greg Russell, and I'm here with my good friend, co-host extraordinaire, Mr. Jerry Franklin Poe. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and being here today. Listen, if you are catching us live on the live stream, go ahead and put hashtag live and where you're tuning in from. And if you're catching us on the replay, do hashtag replay. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We appreciate that so much. So listen, we got an exciting show for you guys all lined up for you guys today, and I can't wait to share with you some of the exciting information that Jerry and I are going to share with you in regards in how you can add a profit stream to your business in regards to SaaS. So we're going to dive in right now.
All right, folks. You know what time it is. It's Technology Tuesday. It's like we're here every single week, Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you were tuned in last week, we had talked about a little shift or change in focus for our show, things that we were going to be doing a little bit differently moving forward in terms of how we connect with the audience, reach out, and our focus, our main focus. And today is our first episode with that main focus. And Greg dropped a little hint about SaaS, and I don't know if everyone knows what that means. That's SaaS, SaaS. That's service as a subscription, right? Service as a subscription, and that's that, right? Is that right?
Almost, it's software as a service.
Software as a service,
But
service as a subscription. So,
I like yours.
yeah, I mean,
Subscription.
I pretty much I just said it as what it is. It's you're getting a service that you're actually having to pay for every single month, like a Canva or things of that nature. So software as a service, service as a subscription, it's all the same. Basically, you're getting a service and you have a monthly fee for it. You know, a lot of softwares have gone that direction. A lot of services have gone that direction, and whether it be a CRM, whether it be Office Productivity, Microsoft, Adobe Acrobat, all these programs, all of Adobe now is all you pay either an annual subscription or a monthly subscription. So the key here with Technology Tuesday for us is, okay, how could you, as the end user, you're already using these types of things, how could you create one yourself? You hear all the time people say, oh, you need to make an app, you need to make an app. And a lot of folks are like, well, I don't know how to do that. I don't have the technological ability to code. I'm not a coder. I don't want to code. So how could you put yourself in a position? That's what we're focusing on over the next year, 2 years, 3 years with our show, is how can you take advantage and participate in these marketplaces that your technology skills may not be where they need to be in terms of being a computer coder, but you can actually position yourself to leverage programs and softwares that are already out there.
Yes, sir. That is right. And it's funny because I read something recently and it says we've become the subscription society. And our subscriptions are what, how we do our lives, right? We subscribe to Netflix and it's all about subscriptions. And I remember, Jerry, when I got a software that allowed me to do desktop recording, and it's still popular today. It's a software called Camtasia. Are you familiar with Camtasia? It's a desktop recording. It records now.
Still
It
got
records
it.
it records your webcam and it records your desktop. But the first version of Camtasia that I purchased, it came in the mail. It came in a box with a CD that I would put in my computer to install. And just over the years, that has changed to now everything is a subscription. And so our focus is to show you how you can get on the other side of that, where you can participate in that subscription society where you get paid every single month or every single year for services that you allow people to get to. And I think there has been one program that has been very disruptive to the industry more than any other in the past few years, that in turn will allow you to profit and benefit from software as a service. And that program is called Go High Level. And if you've heard of it, or if you have it, or even if you don't have it, we will share with you things about it that you most likely will not find anywhere else. Because that's what we do here on Technology Tuesday. We find the gold nuggets and we share it with you. So with that, Jerry, I have recently got a brand new client for Go High Level in the last week, and it's been interesting because they purchased it through an affiliate, and then they have it, and then they were kind of exploring with it. So I recently got some fresh questions, which changed my perspective. Not changed, but it gave me a different perspective of how people view it when they're first coming on board. So I'll share some of that with you, and I want to ask you your perception or understanding of it, because I know you have got it and have access to it for a little while. And so just want to hear, and we'll talk about exactly what it is and what it is not, and how you can benefit, and the best way to benefit that may not be obvious to everyone.
Awesome, man.
So your perspective, share.
On Go High Level. Well,
Yes, sir.
one, coming to it from another service before. So, a lot of this services that we're talking about, software, there was something that was a precursor before the new one. So I had another system that I was using previously, Entreport. Right. So and now I'm over with the Go High Level. And Go High Level is similar to what Entreport could do, but just a little bit more. So the idea of how you can profit from it is something that wasn't always. I mean, it was there with Entreport to a certain degree, but not um, something that I think everyone could take
Right.
advantage of or participate in. And what Go High Level has done is giving people all the stuff that you need for your business: the page builder, the CRM. Be able to create sequences to help monetize or build automate, I should say, automate your business. So all that is there, but then it has another aspect to it for those who have a higher entrepreneurial mindset, where you can leverage Go High Level and profit from it as well. So it's not
Yeah.
something you can do. You can use it, but then you can also use it as a tool to help you um, from a sales and marketing perspective, like actual product perspective.
Yeah. Yeah. So for those who aren't aware, let's talk about exactly what it is, so they can get an idea. I believe most people are aware, but it is a full blown CRM system that has a lot of bells and whistles that even go beyond just a regular CRM. So I am going to cover. I'm just going to spend like about a minute, Jerry, and go through just a lot of the features, just so people can understand. And the reason why this is important, because one of the aspects of Go High Level is that it is positioned itself as being this platform will can replace many others, saving you money. So a lot of times it has so many features that if you look at the software and services and subscriptions you are subscribed to, a lot of them you can turn off and just use this one. And that is kind of has been one of their things that they promote, is like you can use this all in one system. So inside of it, it has a CRM, customer relationship management system. It has a website builder and a funnel builder. It has the ability for you to set up a blog. It has you the ability to set up forms and surveys. So if you think something like Survey Monkey, right, it replaces that. Forms, if you have something on, that does just for you to fill out a form or create a form on your website, it does that. It has a chat widget that you can put on your website. So if somebody comes to your website, have a little bubble in the corner. There were many services that did that you could subscribe to. It has a social media scheduler, allow you to schedule your posts on social media. And there were many services that was a standalone service that you could subscribe to just for that. Um, it has email marketing built in and email templates built in. It has courses, right? So you can build a course platform. So again, many services that did just that. This is built in as well. It also has reputation management. So if you have a system that will allow you to send out requests for reviews and feedback from your customers, it has that built in. It has the ability for you to uh, create sales pipelines. So if you think of something like Salesforce or some other type of high-end sales system where you have a sales team, they would build a pipeline to manage the process of people coming into their sales pipeline and could see which stage of the sales process they were at. And so it could manage all of that. So all of those features, and I'm pretty sure I missed some now I think about it, but all of those features are all within that one platform of GoHighLevel. And dollar for dollar, it is probably the most cost effective system to have when you consider all of the things that come within it. With that said, there are two ways to make money, Jerry, and you kind of mentioned with it. So, not only just using a software for yourself, but the first way is to be an affiliate. You can be an affiliate of GoHighLevel and recommend GoHighLevel and get a 40% reoccurring commission. And to your point, when you mentioned Entreport has a 25% reoccurring commission. So when it comes to just looking at it as an affiliate, the first way, would you rather promote something and get 40% or would you rather promote something at 25%? So, it's like the numbers are in your favor when you're looking at affiliate commissions, especially that it's reoccurring. So the first way you can make money with GoHighLevel is becoming an affiliate. And an affiliate is where you sign up for their affiliate program and you get a special link. And if you can get people to go to that link and then purchase, you can get that affiliate commission. And that is how the first way you make money with GoHighLevel. So, Jerry, any thoughts about that as being an affiliate? Because I do have something I want to share in regards to being
No, go
affiliate.
ahead, share the
And so,
screen.
no, I wasn't that on the screen. It was just
Oh,
there have
share verbally share.
cool.
I mean,
So
we
when it
say we
comes,
say share all the time now. Everybody's like, "Yo, I'm about to share." And it's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, let me see your screen." Like, because it's been so common now. It's like, "Oh, sharing means I look at what you have on your screen."
yeah,
Like, let me
yeah,
share.
yeah,
Yeah.
um,
So I mean, I think number one, off the top, just off the top, when people are thinking about GoHighLevel, or if you're looking to use GoHighLevel, what services do you currently have that you could eliminate because you have a whole bunch of stuff in one platform? A lot of people starting out in business, like I know a lot of individuals who are coaches, speakers, authors, and when they first start out, they have a la carte services. They have one service that does forms, like they might have like a jot form. Then they have something else that's where they have their list. They might use survey, not survey, like
a,
Mailchimp, or um, some
a
of those
Weber,
other ones, Aweber, or I'm trying to think of the one that
get
Constant
response,
Contact. That's what I was that's
constant
what I was looking
contact.
for.
Yep, yep.
Constant Contact. I was trying to like, what's that? I know I started with a C. I was losing it for a second. So they have all these things separately. They have, Survey Monkey, they got Constant Contact, they got Mailchimp, they got Aweber, they have Jotform, they have all these things individually, and then they might have something else that does pages. They might have, you know, ClickFunnels that does pages, and then they got their website over here doing something else. So what GoHighLevel does is give you much more. Instead of, it's like having subcontractors, you now have a general contractor. You have one person that can handle all of the jobs, so everything is contained rather than having stuff be so separate. And the challenge of stuff being separate, for those who may not be aware of it, because maybe you haven't gotten to that level in your business, is once you get to a certain point, you want when to start to automate things at a higher level. And if all those a la carte services have difficulty talking to each other, that's where it becomes problematic. And usually people don't figure that out till later.
Yeah,
They started building stuff, then they realize like, oh, all these things don't actually go together. They don't all match up. They don't all have the same. It's almost like when you have your phone, it's not the same charger. This is I gotta figure something out because they
yep.
don't they don't like
They don't
they
connect.
don't talk.
Yeah, I think that you are absolutely right. And depending on your type of business, because we just talked about affiliates, right? And so for a lot of people who are just affiliate marketers, meaning they don't have their own product or service, they make their money and their living promoting others. Um, you don't have the responsibility or the need for sometimes having a full-blown CRM, which I think is a mistake, but hear me out. If you're an affiliate marketer and you have a tool like Aweber or Constant Contact, right? You have that email list and you can promote a product to that list, but when that person buys from most affiliate programs, that company takes over and handles the fulfillment and the sales, and the affiliate marketer doesn't, right? Um, but if you're an affiliate marketer where, and this is where the key difference is, where you get people to really connect with you and your brand and not necessarily just what you're promoting, then you're going to want to have more control over over more aspects of that type of business. And for a lot of businesses where they have their own products, a coach, consultant, speaker, author, where they have packaged and have their own informational products, then having a la carte services is a challenge, because now when you have someone purchase something, now you have to create a separate list in that program, so it gets challenging. The only other challenging part to this, Jerry, is that when you have a system like GoHighLevel and everything is connected, the learning curve is a little bit more higher, because it's not just one thing. You don't have to learn how to send an email inside of a single program, or just how to create a form in one program. You have to now say, if I create this form, I want it to send to these people and I want these things to happen. And you kind of have to have an idea of what you want to happen before you start putting stuff together, because if you just start clicking around in it, you will find it very frustrating. And that is what I have experienced with people who are just getting into it for the first time. They're like, hey, this is kind of it's a lot to grasp, because there's a lot going on, and it should, because it's an all-in-one system. It has all the stuff in one, so you got to kind of have to grasp the idea of figuring it out before you get in there and start clicking around.
Yeah, so there's the learning curve is a little bit steeper for folks, but the other side of it is you don't always have to do it by yourself. You can always, there are people out there that can help guide you through it. A lot of I think the one of these this is what you might call a barrier to entry.
Well,
And sometimes barriers to entry can be good, sometimes it can be bad. In a bad case, like, oh, if you're trying to get someone to use your product or service, you want to make it easier for them to get it.
right.
But the other side is that for those who are looking to eliminate competition, the fact that there are barriers to entry means that everybody isn't going to want to do it because it seems hard at first. So that 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 separates those who are really serious versus those who are not.
Yeah.
And I think one of the reasons why a lot of people do not succeed in their businesses is their serious or their commitment level may not be high enough. So if you're really serious about building a long-term revenue stream, and something that's going to be have longevity, right? Because what we're really talking about is longevity. The easy stuff is great for short term, but longevity is what we're looking for. And things that have longevity usually are more challenging to build. It goes back to the book called The Three Little Pigs. The one person's house took much longer to build, but their house lasted when the wolf came huffing and a puffing. And those who had the quick houses, they were the ones that were stranded. Like, hey man, can I come in your house? Because yours is more secure. So that's what I think sometimes people miss, because they want to get going so quickly that sometimes they forget about longevity.
Yes. And so, listen, we're going to have some special training, because there's some things that we can't cover, in the show. So if you're interested in a very special in-depth look at how to profit with GoHighLevel, put SaaS in the comments, SaaS in the comments, uh, hashtag SaaS, and we will get that to you. So make sure you do that. The next thing, Jerry, I want to talk about is the second way to make money with GoHighLevel, and that is to become a reseller. And I think this is way more profitable and way more powerful than just being an affiliate. And I think that it fits in with a lot of businesses that are already out there, and it can fit in a certain way. So let me talk about being a reseller and the difference between an affiliate and a reseller. An affiliate, you sign up, it costs you nothing, I believe. Sometimes some companies you have to have the product to be an affiliate, and some you don't. So I'm not, I can't remember because I'm a reseller. The reseller is when you sign up and you are paying into the company, but you are able to resell the product. And Go High Level allows you to resell their product. And when you resell it, you are getting paid 100% of the profits directly to you. So you're way more involved. That allows you to then have a better relationship with the customer, because if you can offer them things that Go High Level may not be good at, then you can have a better relationship and a more long-term customer client relationship where they're paying you every single month. So with that, one of the things that, to be crystal clear, Go High Level wasn't made for the end user. Okay. Go High Level initially built their product and their program for digital marketing agencies who were going to do the marketing for their client. And in that, they knew that digital marketing agencies would have certain skills like website building, SEO, and these are the type of services they would offer. And they were like, hey, why don't we create this platform for you so that when you build something for a client, you don't have to give them the asset. You can just give them access to it. And that's what they call the sub account, right? You can give the Dr. John a sub account, but you can then go ahead and give Dr. Bill a sub account too and do marketing for both Dr. Bill and Dr. John. This allows you to service them in a way. So just for all clarity, Go High Level built their platform for the agencies to be able to service their clients. They did not build it as a end user platform. So knowing that means that when you get Go High Level, they expect you to have a certain level of technical skills to be able to run the program. Now, a lot of people have seen the pricing and were like, hey, that's a great business opportunity. I'm going to jump in and do it. And they hear other stories of other successful people who are successfully reselling Go High Level, and they are trying to do it too, but they don't have the skill set to support an end user client who has technical questions if they're selling it as a software and not as I'm going to service you with this marketing plan. So that is the difference between um, just being able to have an account and just being an affiliate and being able to make money with Go High Level. And so I'm going to dive into the pricing plans, and we can talk about that and then see if you have any questions. Now, I had this right up here, and I think it's boom right here. There we go. All right, cool. So Go High Level has three pricing tiers: a $97 a month, which gives you all the features to the platform, right? And it's where you can pretty much run your own account if you learn how to do it. And so it's $97 a month. Whether you get it from Go High Level or some other agencies allow you to, we'll talk about that. You can white label it and get it from other resellers, and they will offer you things on top of just the account. This mid one, Jerry, this unlimited 297, this is the sleeper one. This is the one where a lot of people miss what's really going on here. For 297, you can get unlimited accounts. So for the 97, you can only have up to 3 accounts. So if you use one account for your business, you have 2 other accounts that you can do whatever you want with. But they call it the starter because they're like, hey, you're just getting started, you're just learning it. They really expect for you to either just use that for yourself, or if you want to be interested in being a reseller, you move up to the unlimited, where you have unlimited accounts to resell. Now, this may sound cool and it sounds good, but there's a feature here that most people miss. And basically, what happens is you are a reseller for this plan, but when you resell to a client, Jerry, the client gets upcharged for certain things like email and SMS, right? So if they are sending out email and SMS, there is a upcharge for that, and the the unlimited account owner is responsible for those charges. So you can't pass them off to the end user. So the unlimited account seems like it's a good deal, but it's really not the best one if you want to resell it. The best one to resell is at the agency level where you get unlimited accounts, but you can then also get what's called the SaaS mode, right? It's right over here, SaaS mode. And this is where you can set your pricing and the client enters their credit card and they pay for all their own email and SMS marketing that goes on there. So a lot of people will try to start off with this 297 and get themselves in trouble because they don't understand the technical back end of how GoHighLevel works and the additional charges that they will incur as being the on the unlimited plan because they don't make it crystal clear. So until you get in there, you don't know that. So unless you are a subscriber of Technology Tuesday, you got the inside information, meaning that if you really want to do this and you don't want to be responsible for other people's charges, you need to be thinking about the 497 agency plan. And that is where you can sell unlimited accounts and you're not responsible for the end users billing for email and SMS.
Got it.
Cool. The other thing is that um, they support the agency. GoHighLevel will give the agency support. They do not give support to the end user. So that agency who picks up clients um, has to be that first level of support. And if one of their sub accounts needs support, they need to submit that ticket. So they has to go through the agency. So with all that being said, a agency really needs to understand how to fully support a client before they should consider offering GoHighLevel to other people. However, the best thing is that you're able to do that and get those reoccurring fees into it. And this is how it ties in perfectly with an existing business. So if you are a coach, consultant, or speaker, and you have a program, and that program has anything to do with digital marketing online, where you're trying to have people reach out other people online via ads or organically through social media, this platform fits perfectly in there. And if you can design a program um, that your coaching program or product has anything to do with that, you can then offer this as a bonus for a high ticket program. I've seen a lot of people do that, or just as part of your program and increase your fees. And then if it's just a coaching program, after they're done with the program, let's say your program is 8 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever, now they can consistently continue paying you for the software that they need to take advantage of the program and the coaching that you've given them. So it's a great program for that industry as well as brick and mortar if you traditionally want to use this to go offer marketing services for a brick and mortar business. So that's kind of the down low, the nitty gritty about GoHighLevel that you should be aware of before you dive into it. And if you're already into it, then you now have some more information that can help you. And again, if you want to hear our special training we have that can really help you, then put hashtag SaaS inside the comments and we'll get you that training.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Uh, so you're really saying that a person to maximize it, they need to be at the 497 level?
Or the most important, yes, one, either that or they need to be with an agency that can fully support them, that they can fully support them. The agency is probably one of the most important decisions that most people don't even think about, right? Because they're an affiliate, they don't need an agency. But if they're thinking about reselling and they don't want to go directly with GoHighLevel for one of these plans, which will have a large learning curve, they may want to consider working with an agency already, right? And so that's what I would recommend. I don't. Um, some people allow their partners and clients to do that, and some don't. Um, and it also depends on what they're willing to give you. So, for example, it there's a segment of this where it's like if I'm an agency, Jerry, and you're an agency, and we're going after the same client, what am I offering that would make someone want to sign up with me versus you, right? So there's this battle going on between agencies because the client can switch agencies at any moment, even from GoHighLevel. So if they're signed up with GoHighLevel and I say, hey, I'm going to do XYZ for you, you should transfer to my agency, they can say, yep, I want to switch over to Greg, and they can do that. And then now they're my client and they can stop paying GoHighLevel or whichever agency and start paying me. So again, understanding some of the things that's going on, it's like, what are you willing to give and what are you willing to share that will allow someone to be successful with your program versus another agency's, and what things you can do to keep them. So those are the things we're going to be talking about in the near future on the show, and share with you some of the secrets there. And yes, I am an agency that allows to work with our clients. So if you're interested, that's part of that training. Go ahead and hit hashtag SaaS and we will get that to you so you can see all about that.
Awesome. So just so put a little bow on it. So folks, if you work with an agency and Greg happens to be one, then you don't have to be at that highest level. You could be in the middle tier level and use the agency as the tech support to support the clients. So the
That is
agency
correct.
can help you if you partner with an agency. So that's one of the benefits of being a member of Tech Tuesday, and you get down with a GoHighLevel and you want to use it as a reseller, you can leverage us as the agency to take on that burden for you. And we'll be talking more about that over the next couple weeks, next couple months, to show folks the game plan. We're going to lay out a game plan step by step to walk you through for those who are serious. Now, I know this is not for everybody, and we may lose some viewers, we may lose some listeners, we may lose some folks who, aren't at the right position, and that's fine. Like, this is only for a certain type of person, certain type of business, certain folks that are serious about using technology as a profit center. That's really the key. Technology Tuesday is now shifting, so we're using technology as a profit center, as well as using the technology to automate our business. So we're automating it, but we're automating it for the pure purpose of the technology being a profit center. And I think Greg will stay tuned. I should say stay tuned as we have more and more coming with this. But definitely put the hashtag SaaS right in the comments if you want to be part of the training that we have coming up. You don't want to miss that, because we're going to get deeper and deeper into how you can use this as a profit center and become a person who has a consistent revenue stream, consistent cash flow machine, so to speak. So, Greg, unless you have anything else, I think that's it for today, folks. We look forward to seeing you on another episode. Again, we're here every single week, Tuesday at 2 p.m. Like us, share, subscribe, join technologytuesday.com if you're not already a member. And we look forward to seeing you in another episode.
Catch you guys next week. Take care.